Today we're going to turn this boring bathroom mirror from this to this using stock crown molding from the big box store. Stick around, hope you enjoy.
I went to the local big box store and picked up a long section of stock crown molding that I liked. I brought it back to the shop and started chopping 45-degree miters on my miter saw. It is important to double check your positive stop on your miter saw. I recommend making a few test cuts to make sure it's at a perfect 45-degree angle. Using a stop block of some sort is very important. If your parts are not exactly the same length, your frame will not be square, but more importantly you will have gaps in your miters. I dry fit my parts and make a line on each piece. I will then use my Festool Domino to make loose tenon joinery. It is important to note you do not need expensive tools to make this project. You could easily use a biscuit joiner, dowels, or even regular butt joint. The loose tenon offers extra strength and it will ensure the miter will stay gap free for a long time. If your miters are not coming out perfect, use the appropriate wood filler if you are staining it, or use regular wood filler and spackle if you are painting it. Once the frame is ready for glue up, I apply glue to both ends and the loose tenons and put a pair of clamps on each joint to close any gaps, and also a single F-clamp on each joint to ensure that they are nice and flush. I lightly sand the back to make sure it will sit nice and flush to the mirror. I use a set of bench cookies to raise the frame off my work surface. Note I am staining the back side first and then flipping it over so the front doesn't get stained and then sit on the work surface or bench cookies. Once the stain is dry, I use a few coats of rattle can polyurethane to give it a nice sheen and protection. After the poly has dried, we can apply a high quality double-sided tape to the back side to mount it to the mirror. At first I was a little nervous it wasn't going to hold, but let me tell you, if you use a high quality brand, it isn't going anywhere.
Well, the frame turned out great and it looks even better in place. I have two installation tips that I would like to share with you. One, make sure you use a high quality double-sided tape that has a little thickness to it. I highly recommend the red permanent or outside tape from 3M. And my second installation tip is build your frame a hair bigger than your mirror itself. Due to the back bevel on the crown molding that we bought at the big box store, you're able to see this mirror. Now I noticed that when I test fitted it, so I shifted it a hair to the left so that when people are walking into the bathroom, they won't see the left-hand side. Nobody will ever be standing at the angle where the camera is at now in the upper right-hand corner of the bathroom. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. We're going to turn this boring bathroom mirror from this to this using stock crown molding from the big box store. Stick around, hope you enjoy.
I went to the local big box store and picked up a long section of stock crown molding that I liked. I brought it back to the shop and started chopping 45-degree miters on my miter saw. It is important